I love sharing the things that I've learned through doing hundreds of stand-up comedy gigs and hundreds of presentations with other people to save them all the pain and the hard work. They're shortcuts, they're advice. I just love doing it. It makes me feel good. That is my motivation. I'm Jon Torrens and I teach confident communication. Showing your motivation is really important. I've seen a lot of talks where the speaker didn't seem particularly interested in their subject, which they supposedly were an expert in. They didn't seem particularly interested in the audience. They didn't seem to care about much other than just saying the words and getting to the end of their talk. And as a result, zero engagement. If you're not interested in your subject, then why should I be? If, however, the speaker starts their talk with a spark of enthusiasm for the subject, for the audience, for sharing this knowledge, then they create something magical. They create something where we want to hear the next thing, right? And keeping your audience interested is so important. Stories do it very effectively, but enthusiasm, that's the key. So how do you do it? Well, people have asked me, how do you make a boring subject interesting? And I always find that funny because to me there are no boring subjects. But I think what's really vital is to convey your motivation and your values, the reason that you are an expert in this particular subject and the reason that you've spent so long doing it. That might take a bit of work, but think about your origin story. Think about the thing that set you down this path. Think about the thing that keeps you excited about it every day. Convey that. For me, doing stand-up comedy was an exciting adventure. Terrifying and wonderful and inspiring by different turns. And I like sharing those things that I've learned. It was an adventure, and now what I'm doing is a little bit of an adventure as well. So I like to think of myself as a mentor character, helping other people up the mountain with the techniques and advice that I've learned over the years. Consider your values and motivation. Think about what it is that really drives you and be open and honest about it. Share that with your audience when you're giving a talk, and you will keep them engaged and interested throughout the whole thing.